Then along came Atari. We wanted games, so we played around. And then along came Atari. Look for a word pro to get it all down. And then along came Atari.
Atari, power without the price.
Released in 1977, this is the Atari 2600. And as you can see, it's f***ing huge. Almost as big as a PlayStation 3. But unlike the PS3, you can safely place your beer on it. Plus, it has ridges to give your beer that extra grip it needs whilst you play your game. So you don't have to worry about spilling it onto the shag carpet. At the front, you'll notice 6 switches. There's the main on and off switch, the TV type switch, difficulty settings and so on. And in the middle is the slot where you place your game cartridge into the system. Also, notice the highly polished wood grain front with the Atari logo on the right hand side. Very nice. Now that's real craftsmanship. Something you don't see on home consoles these days. By now, you young ones are probably wondering, Mr. R.O.B, where the hell do you stick the controllers? Well, back in the day, the controllers were either attached to the home console, or plugged in at the back, like they do on the Atari 2600. But enough about the system, let's check out its games. There are hundreds of them, spanning from the late 70s right up to the present day. Yes, that's right. There are a few independent developers still making games for the old Atari. I salute you, you brave humans. But for my first 2600 review, I want to take a look at the arcade classic, Missile Command. Let's get started. First released in the arcade, in July 1980, and later ported onto the Atari 2600. Missile Command was an instant hit for Atari, as well as a major money maker. The objective in the game is simple. To eliminate the incoming missiles, and to protect your cities from destruction. A task easier said than done. Because, as you advance through the stages, the speed at which the missiles fall gradually increases, as does the quantity. And, later on, you'll even find yourself dealing with ETs.
Phone home.
Fuck off ET. You bastard. What makes this game even more challenging, especially in the later levels, is you only have a certain amount of bombs at your disposal. And once you've used them all up, then all you can do is hold on to your underwear and pray you won't shit your pants.
Oh no.
High five!
Now, there are a few differences between the arcade version and the Atari 2600 port. For example, in the 2600 port, you only have 1 missile base to defend your cities, instead of 3 in the arcade. Also, you can only shoot 3 anti-ballistic missiles at a time, which kind of sucks. But overall, this is a great port of an arcade classic. The Atari joystick really gives the game an arcade feel. I especially like the artwork on the label. It kind of reminds me of Star Wars. Speaking of which, guess what I'll be reviewing next? Go on, have a guess. That's right. So till next time, may the Force be with you.